All right, guys. Hey, thank you very much for joining me today. I am very excited for 2023. We got good moisture in the soil. We're going to be getting going really soon. Things are We've worked hard for a lot of years, got our butt whooped a lot of years to get to this point where we are today. And I think this year is going to be a very pivotal year for us. We got a lot going on in this video. And so first of all, the science of what we're going to do. So we are going to be doing a lot of soil testing this year, a lot of Haney testing, sap testing, and then I got a refractometer coming for brix readings. We're going to start documenting all this stuff and comparing and seeing, can we improve on things and stuff like that, and monitoring plant development along the way. We took NP and K out of the strip till bar and replaced it with carbon, calcium, and I still left sulfur in there. And then I will have the nitrogen in my second compartment, so anywhere I feel there is not a good cover crop stand, I can flick on that nitrogen and so I can still protect that, because it's our transition year. I don't know how confident I am to just like take bad spots. So we're going to be doing all this testing where it looks good, and we're going to be doing it where it looks bad. And the strip till conference will be the first time I am going to show much of that data. I might let some out on the channel, but most of that data I'm going to compile. So when I go to the strip till conference and do my presentation there, I'll have a wonderful knock your socks off nutrient management presentation, I hope. Otherwise, I'll have a wonderful I'm a complete failure idiot presentation. So for all you guys who love planting green, there you go. That is planting green in East Central Minnesota. We don't have much growth over here. Sorry for the fogginess. We're in a 4-day rain event, and I am super excited because as soon as this rain event is over, I'm starting field work. There is no mud season. Do not watch this channel if you want to watch somebody being outsmarted by dirt time after time by getting stuck all the time. I'm smarter than my soil. No offense to anybody else. But yeah, the other thing is, this year, like every year since I started trying soil health practices, I am not waiting for my soil to warm up while everybody else is going. Everybody else is sitting the same as I am, waiting for the forecast to get to the point where we can put a seed in the ground without it getting damaged by upcoming weather. And so the minute I can get rolling, the minute anybody else can get going, I can get going. I will never, ever be delayed by reducing tillage to get my planting done. Never. Guarantee it. I've already been down this road 9 years before, and every year is the same thing. Warming and drying your soil is a myth to get out in the field unless you have dead non-functioning dirt. And I know a lot of guys in southern Iowa, southern Indiana, southern Illinois, they're all like, you don't know what cold weather is like, John. You live up in a garden up in East Central Minnesota. Like, you come down here and try and farm like that down here. Like, okay, I get it, guys. Like, I get it. I give in. O'Doyle rules. But the awesome part is we had these mammoth windrows out here last fall. If you remember my video of last fall of mowing this vetch down, and they're gone. They are gone. This is amazing. We're gonna let this go. Since I can't really plant green, and have anything cool to look at, we're gonna leave this grow. So we're gonna strip till, we're gonna plant. This is gonna keep growing, because every day this is green is nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus, micronutrients, other minerals, oxygen, carbon, life being put into our soil, dollars being generated into our soil, and we're going to let it go as long as possible. And then post emerge, we'll come in and just do a quick burn down and terminate it off. But this is just amazing. All that windrow is gone. I've pulled more out of my comb in the morning, out of my hairbrush, than what I'm moving now. But the worm, there's worm castings down here. There's worm castings. There's bugs. There's bugs moving around. Everything's wet. I can't I can't pinch that grass. All that hairy vetch there. I wonder if I can pull up some roots. Nope. It just, come on. Oof. I can't get it to, oh, there we go. That hairy vetch, look at the hairy vetch. Look at the hairy roots. Look at the hairy roots. Worms do not like our soil. It's very abrasive and coarse, and it is not good for worms. But I am seeing worms where I've never saw worms before. There's a, look at that little guy. Oh, there's a little baby feller. And look at their holes going down. That's my water management. It's starting to get some cottage cheese to it. Look at that big taproot there. Oh, guys. Oh, it just keeps, that root system just keeps peeling back like a pine tree. Gosh alrighty. Yeah, but you can see how far we got to go because it's just connected. The soil is just always connected to the next spot. Come on. Look at the roots. You can see our soil's, it's still fracturing horizontal. It's still compacted. And that's why the strip till is such a, that dead non-functioning dirt. I don't say that as an insult to you guys. I say it because I'm one of you. That's why the strip till is such a wonderful transition tool. It's like Play-Doh. It's wet and gooey enough to get crusty and clumpy. But when it dries up, it's coarse enough that there's not much structure. When we were full tillage, there's not much structure, and to set a tractor on the transmission case is not uncommon. There is no trying to rock yourself out in our soils up here. You go down very fast. So you can see we got a long ways to go, but man, this is so exciting, especially this field. This field, 2018 was the first year of reduced tillage out here, and this field has just been going good ever since. This is exciting. This is really, really exciting. Oh, that's as much mud as you're gonna see. I haven't been stuck to the spring of 2019 was the last time I had a piece of equipment stuck. I know that doesn't make for good content on the channel, but I apologize for that. I have more brains than that, and I don't have time to be dinking around with getting stuck and then having to threaten to fire my hired hands. Yeah. The fact that windrow is gone. And granted, so I was worried all winter. Any of you guys that have talked to me in person know that this winter I was worried, am I going to have to find a stock chopper to chop these windrows? Because am I going to have a big mess this spring? How do you strip till through a big hay windrow? And the other part of me said, well, it's vetch, alfalfa, clover, grass, very high water content, very high in nitrogen products, species, and so it should melt away very quickly. But the minute, not long after we had it cut, we had feet of snow on top, literal feet of snow. But since the ground never froze, that ground never shut off. The level of mineralization that is going on out here right now all winter long under our feet, this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. I'm just going to stop right there, guys. This is going to be probably one of the more educational, better years I've ever had. You will never hear me on this channel crying and whining about input prices or I'm delayed because it's a wet spring or fertilizer input prices or anything like that. This is the channel that we are moving forward. This soil health is really coming to life, and it's starting. We put a lot of sacrifices and a lot of risk to get to this point, and maybe this fall I'm out here crying again like, this year sucked. You know, we lost the crop in 2019 to a tornado. Maybe the same thing happens this year, and I'm like, look at my beautiful crop, it's all gone. Ah! But you never know. But as of today, I'm excited. This is a year, this is going to be a fantastic year. We got good moisture in my wheat crop, so hopefully today's Thursday. We had rain yesterday, today, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. Monday, I want to start spraying the field for wheat if I can. If it gets warm enough to get green and growing to where the Roundup will work, then I'll burn that field down and start on wheat. Let's get farming. But yeah. And then we'll just, later on by the end of next week, I want to start strip tilling if possible. If the weather holds out, I'll start strip tilling. I'm not going to create mud and create a mess just to get going. I can be patient. If I want to wait a week and let some of this rain, who knows what's going to happen, I guess. So I don't know where I'm going to be. I guess that's what I'm saying. But man, this is going to be a beautiful year. Beautiful year, guys. I'm going to leave it right there because I'm going to go home, and I think as giddy as I am from finding worms and seeing this residue all decomposed into the soil, honey, if you're watching, you better start running and hiding now because I'm on the way home.